What is up, ladies and gentlemen? It is Papa Jellybean. I am back. Today we're going to be looking at a modder's resource. It's called NISTRON Elevator Framework. I just recently discovered this modder's resource while working on one of my settlements. So I thought I'd kind of do a little how-to. The mod author does supply a PDF. But I figure, a lot of people don't like reading. So I figured, well, I'll do a little how-to for them. And that way people will know. So you simply go to your modder's resource and you're looking for NISTRON Elevator Framework. What's really nice is it's very simple to set up. And you can do up to 200 floors if you'd like. And it's all easy. So I'm going to go through it and I'm going to set it up. There are two different types of elevators. There's the single front and then there's the double front and back. So I've set up in Creation Kit a little area here in Starlight Drive. And Starlight Drive is kind of safe. So on the left hand side, this side here, we're going to do the single, and on this side here, we're going to do the double. What he has done, and I really like, is he's provided a pack-in. Now what a pack-in is it's everything you could possibly want already put together for you. It's just a simple drag and drop and all of your stuff is there and connected. So what you're going to do is you're going to come up here to the object window. You're going to type in my big fingers, NEF. And here it is all here. And as you can see there, he has the individual parts. But what we're going to be worried about right now is we're going to look for these pack-ins. So the first one we're going to look for is right here, NEF Elevator Base Single. Now the base is where you're going to be connecting all the doors and the display terminals. So what you're going to do is you're just going to simply take that pack-in, drag it to your very first floor. And as you can see, everything is here that you need. Now, in order to tell whether it's the front or not, is you're going to look for this hatch. Get rid of that there. As long as this hatch is at the front. Now, to the left of the hatch, you're going to see a control panel. This control panel is everything is going to be connected to that control panel. So we're just going to put this in place and fiddle with it. Just get it in. I'm going to zoom in just a little bit. Get it in the doorway. Move it up. Just double check. Now, as far as this blue area goes, if it's confusing you, click on the blue and just hit 1 twice. Oh, no, wait a minute. We don't want the elevator to disappear. Click on your M. Sorry, your M key will make that disappear. Now, you're going to notice that the button is kind of hidden. With the base model, in order to move that button, you have to hold your Alt key and click on the button. Now you'll be able to move that button anywhere you want. And just wherever you like. Now for the next 3 floors, we're going to use the single front elevator, the packet. Again, everything is there that we need. So we're going to simply drag the front over, turn it around, and get it all connected. Move it up. Check at the side. Turn off our E key and just kind of get it right into place. Now, with the front door one, you do not, oh, let's see, it's sticking up just a little bit. We're just going to kind of pop it back in there just a little bit. Move it over, just there. Now, with these ones here, you don't have to press Alt key. You just simply click on whatever you want to move and just kind of move it wherever you like. And we're going to do that for the next floors. Fiddle with it, get it all into place. You always got to fiddle with things. You know, it drives you crazy sometimes. You have to fiddle with everything. There we go. And then one more floor. Now, the reason why I'm doing four floors, hey, try and say that drunk, 4 floors, is I just want to show you what happens with the control panel inside the elevator. Just make sure it's all level with your floor. And there we go. Move this button just out just a little bit. Okay, everything looks good. Now what you're going to do is you're going to repeat the same thing, except this time for the base, you're going to want the double base. So you're going to drag the double base over. Look for your hatch, because the hatch just tells you that it's the front. And we're just going to drag that into place, move it up. And there we go. Again, press your Alt key, click on the button, and then you can move the button out a little bit. Now, what I mean by a double elevator is you have doors on both sides. So now for the next floors, we're going to come here, we're going to come back over here, and we're going to look for elevator floor double. We're going to preview that first to make sure that that's what we want. Okay, that is what we want. And we're just, like we did with the singles now, we're just going to fiddle with it. Get that all in the place, nice and neat and pretty. Pull the button out just a little bit. And we're going to do that with the next floors. Now, I know this video is going to be rather long, but I just want to make sure I cover all the bases. There we go. Move it down just a touch because we want it even with the floor. There we go. And then we'll do our last floor. Now, what the mod author has done is in this PDF, he has included all of the keywords that you are going to need to do the connections. Okay, nice and pretty. Now, I'm going to bring over the PDF. This is what he has provided. And as you can see, he goes by it he does go into depth. It's really great. And then, of course, if you want to top it off, we're not going to be topping it off right now. But in here, he gives you all the keywords that you're going to need. And how it's also... So he does a fantastic job, but like I said, a lot of people don't like to read. So what we're going to do is, now we're going to come over here to our singles. We're going to click on the doors, hold down your control key, and click on only the 3 doors that you've added. You don't have to click on the base. And then what we're going to do is I'm just going to shrink this a little bit, come up to View, Reference Batch Action Window. We're going to click Set Link Ref. And then down here in the keywords, we're going to look for NEF. Oh, I think, yep, I passed it. Okay, and we're going to look for, what was the keyword again? This is what's good about it. Outer door keyword. So we're going to look for, oh, look at this. I got to do this again. NEF outer door keyword. Okay, so now we have our keyword. We have all our doors that we want to link up. What we're going to do now is we're going to zoom into the very top of the elevator, and we're looking for this little control panel. What you're going to do is you're going to select Ref, in render window, and then you're going to double click. Make sure that you check your reference and that it does say NEF elevator controller. Hit do. Okay, so now what we're going to do is now we're going to do the displays. So click on your display, hold control, and click on the next three. Same thing. View, reference, batch action window, keyword. Now we're going to be looking for a display. Okay, we're looking for elevator display keyword. Again, we're going to zoom into the top so we can see our control panel, render window, double click. Make sure that in our reference it says NEF elevator control. Hit do. That's it. The elevators are ready to go. But there is one more step that you're going to have to do, and a lot of people, he didn't put this one in the PDF for some reason. What you're going to do is you're going to double click on your control box, and you're going to come over to scripts. Click on that and then go to properties. This for some reason isn't in the NDF, and I'm not sure what, or the PDF, I'm not sure why. What you're going to come down to is, I can see if I can make this just a little bit bigger, is powered. You're going to click on that, go to edit value, and click on and highlight that. What that does is it constantly keeps the elevators powered. Without that checked, you're going to come to the elevators and the elevators are going to say, there's no power. Next thing you want to do is lowest floor number, edit value. Now, if you put an elevator in the basement, you would put -1, meaning that it's below ground. Since we haven't put any in the basement, we're just going to simply change this to 1. So remember, if you put an elevator in the basement, that number has to go in here as a -1 or -2, depending on how many basements that you have. Once you've got that all done, double check to make sure is powered is now true, and your lowest floor is 1. Press OK. Press OK. Now these ones are all ready, they're done. Now you're going to do exactly the same thing with the double elevators. The only difference is now you have these back ones that you have to grab. Now you're going to view, batch action reference window, keyword outer door, Okay, keyword, outer door keyword. Zoom into the top of the elevator so you can see the control box. Reference. Double click. Make sure it comes up NEF elevator control. Press do. Now we're going to do that with the displays. Just like we did the first one. We're going to highlight the displays on front and back. And again, we're going to come over to the base. Click on View, Reference Batch Action Window. Keyword this time again with Display. Oop, I went too far. I'll go. And we're going to look for this elevator display keyword. Now we're going to zoom into the top of the elevator. Select Reference and Render window. Click on the control box. Make sure it says Reference NEF Elevator Control. Press Do. And that one is done. So we got our displays done. We got our elevators done. Now we're going to save this. And I'm just going to put Starlight Test. That's all I'm going to put is Starlight Test. I'm going to click Save. What you would be doing is you would be putting in like the name of your settlement or whatever your mod would be. One thing I forgot to tell you is when you come into the creation kit, you go to your data. Make sure that whatever you're using, the Fallout ESM, is checked off. Now, I use all of the DLCs because I like using the assets from them. Go to the search bar if you have Creation Kit platforms. If not, you're looking for NIS, NISTRON Elevator Framework ESL, and you're going to click on that. That has to be highlighted in order for you to get these elevator parts. Once you've got that all done, you're just going to simply press OK. So now that we have everything hooked up, ready to go, we're going to go in-game now, and we're going to test it out. So I'll see you in-game. Okay, so here we are. We're in-game. I couldn't get the double ones to work. I can't remember how I did it, but they aren't working right now. So you'll see as you push the button, it says there is no power to the elevator. So I cannot get those ones to work for whatever reason. But I did get the single ones to work. Now the single ones, as you can see, once there's power, this is how you're going to tell it's power. It says number one, the display is lit up. So that means there is power to this one. And as you can see, there's the number one because it is the first floor. If this was a basement, it would be -1, -2, depending on how many floors you have. And as you can see, we have 4 floors, so there are 4 buttons, and there's an inner display. So we're going to press the number 4. Well, we'll go to second floor. And here we are on the second. And there we are. We're on the third. And now we're on the 4th. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to jump down, but I don't want to kill myself, so I'm going to do TLC, or TCL, sorry. And I'm going to show you something now. Okay, so we're going to go down to the ground floor. I'm going to take the collision off. Now we've left the elevator up on the 4th floor. So if we back up, you'll notice that the display is saying that the elevator is on the 4th floor. So we activate the button because we want it here down on the first floor. And there you go, ladies and gentlemen. That is NISTRON's elevator framework. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up. The algorithm will love you. I'll love you. Everyone love you. Don't forget to smash that subscribe button. Move your mouse a little to the right and hit the bell icon so you'll be notified each and every time I upload a video. And always remember, wherever the journey takes you, may the road rise up to greet you. I'm Jelly Bean, and thank you so very much for watching.